Hello and welcome back, everyone, to our Magic the Gathering set explorations on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. And in this episode, we're finally back to doing normal sets again, specifically a more recent one, The Brothers War. I have been wanting to go and explore this set specifically because of a very particular keyword that's in it that I fell in love with during spoiler season, and because I don't actually play Paper Magic, for standard anymore because it's too goddamn expensive. I haven't been able to play with this stuff at all. So, I am really excited to try and do this. I'm going to be, but there is an additional condition for, not necessarily condition, but an additional goal that Cloud and I have. You see, the Brothers War is all about our super friends, the Planeswalkers, attempting to figure out how best to stop the new Phyrexian invasion. So we time travel back to the original Brothers War in order to actually meet up with both Urza, who has got the Silex at this point and is attempting to use it, as well as explore the plane. We don't actually do all that much planar exploration in the story, but we do a lot in the cards themselves. So our goal as players in this game specifically is, for me, since I'm running blue-white, is to actually meld Urza, Lord Protector, who is this one, over into Urza Planeswalker, who I can't show because, I don't actually have the thing out of right now. Whereas Mr. Cloud...
We are blood brothers. My goal is to meld together Mishra, lost to Phyrexia, who I suppose is the foil to Urza, who resists Phyrexia. Mishra finds himself seduced by the darkness, becomes consumed by the powers of Phyrexia, the very same ones he was trying to repel, into a melded super boss that is going to steamroll foes into the ground.
Oddly enough, Mishra was pretty much never trying to repel Phyrexia. He does get possessed by Urbog, but it's either Urbog or Yawgmoth, one of the two. So, are we ready to begin, Mr. Cloud?
We are indeed ready, Mr. Gerdat.
Let us begin.
Yay. We're playing standard.
Well, not really standard. We're still playing limited. I can't really keep this hand. No.
Well, don't make any decisions until you see whether you get the first turn.
Oh, right. Roop.
We gotta see who gets the first turn.
Okay, so.
Yeah, I get the first turn.
Take mulligan.
Great.
I shouldn't keep this hand, but I'm willing to keep this hand.
Ah, crap. I am definitely feeling ballsy. Yeah. But how ballsy do I feel? Must be, and then that. No, I can't keep this hand. Mulligan. House mulligan.
I already spent my house mulligan.
This hand is playable.
Okay.
He said. Okay, so both of us have obtained a playable hand now. And let us begin the duel. Turn 1. I'm going to play a swamp, and then I can tap it to play a 1-drop black spell, Ashnod, Flesh Mechanist.
Ooh, and he's got Death Touch.
Which means you might not want to attack this particular fellow. Whenever it attacks, I may sacrifice another creature. If I do, it turns that creature into a tapped Power Stone token. Power Stone tokens have... Tap it to add a gray to my mana pool, but the mana cannot be spent to cast spells that are not artifact type.
Right.
Turn end.
Alright then. Well, at least we both got a 1-drop. So, I'm going to put down a Plains, and then, for one, I'm going to cast my Recruitment Officer.
Nice.
And, I will end.
It's one of these guys where you can get it on the board early, but you got to really bone up your mana in order to use its super ability. Let's play a mountain. I I should really save that. Thinking. Okay, I can do that. Can't quite do that though. Oh, I see. I get it now. I get it. See, it's nice I get to learn things even after I should have already known these things. Clay Revenant for one.
Ooh, okay.
The Clay Revenant enters the battlefield tapped, but that's not the point. The point is not whether he can block or attack, even during my opponent's turn, because he enters the battlefield tapped and will remain so until my next untap step. I'm going to attack you with Ashnod, and when I do, I'm going to sacrifice the Clay Revenant, and by sacrificing it, I get my Power Stone token.
Yayness.
Now you have a 1/1 to deal with.
I do. I'm going to block.
That is probably the move. And because of the power and toughnesses of our creatures, they both die during the battle.
Yep.
Alright. And that's all I can do for now. So I'm going to end my turn.
Alright then. Okay, I'm going to put down in the Evolving Wilds, and I'm going to crack it for an island.
Nice.
Alright, and with that, yeah, your turn.
Nice. Love it. Draw some cards. Release one. That's cool. I like that.
Is he going to put out the cheetah?
The Hall of Tagson. Adds a gray to my mana pool and also gives me the option to make Power Stones.
Also
Let's
allows
play.
you to filter. Nice.
For 3, I'll play the Gurgling Anointer.
Alright.
So 1/3 with flying. It has, when it dies, return another creature card with mana value less than or equal to its power from your graveyard to the battlefield. So I have 2 creatures that meet that description. Whenever I draw my second card each turn, it gets a +1/+1 counter.
Yep. Alright, so, my move. Ooh. Do I wait? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna try and put you on this clock. Alright. I'm gonna spend 3
Clock.
in order to prototype out my Steel Seraph.
Nice prototype keyword.
I fucking love this keyword. This keyword is so fucking nice.
Nice.
Alright, so, although my Steel Seraph would normally be a 5/4 because I'm prototyping it out for its alternate colored mana cost, it is instead a 3/3. Alright.
It's a 3/3 that continues to have its other abilities.
Yes, specifically flying. And it's still both an artifact and an angel.
Gee, I wish all cards in Magic had that ability. Oh, you must be joshing me. I find this quite intriguing. So you also have a creature with flying, huh?
Yep.
Okay. But it's a 3/3. I'm going to swing into you for 1.
Alright. I am actually going to block your Gurgling Anointer. Mostly so that you can get Ashnod back.
Okay. So here's what's going down is the Gurgling Anointer is going to die, and then when it dies, I can return either Ashnod or the other dude from my graveyard to my field. And indeed, it's going to be Ashnod. Sweet. I got my death touch. Actually, the Gurgling Anointer doesn't tap the creature that comes back.
No, it does not.
So Ashnod is untapped. However, because your creature has flying, you can just fly over it. Second main phase time. Let's do nothing and end the turn.
Ouch. I was kind of thinking that you'd have Phyrexia Dragon at this point. Alright, so I think the plan's going to be that, but do I want it to be that instead? I think I want it to be that instead. So we're going to put down another island, and we're going to spend 2 in order to cast Harbin, Vanguard Aviator.
When you attack with 5 or more soldiers, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain flying until end of turn. And it itself has flying. Wow, this guy's actually pretty powerful.
Yes, yes, he is. All right, I'm going to swing at you for 3 in the air with my Steel Seraph.
Indeed, I cannot block it. So I take 3 damage.
All right, and yeah, I'll end.
During your end step, I'm going to pay 2 and cast Go for the Throat.
Ooh.
Destroy target non-artifact Harbin.
Oh, my poor Harbin.
He had a pretty price on his head. I came to collect. Now, you are open now, huh? I like opponents that are open. Well, let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. I am definitely trying to accomplish something or other here. That's why I'm going to pay 3 and cast a Tower Worker.
Okay.
And then I'm going to swing at you with Ashnod and then sacrifice the Tower Worker so I can get another Power Stone token.
Okay. In response, I'm going to spend 2 in order to cast Deadly Riposte.
Uh-oh. 3 damage to target tapped creature and you gain 2 life. No. He's tapped. He's vulnerable. He's dead. And the attack indeed failed during the attacking step because creatures that are declared as attackers must be tapped. I'm going to end my turn now.
Unless they have Vigilance. Ooh. Alright, I think the play here... Yeah, I'm going to go for an Evolving Wilds, and I'm going to crack it for an island. And, alright, I'm going to swing with my Steel Seraph for 3 in the air.
Alright, I'm going to declare 0 blockers.
Okay.
So I take 3 damage, I'm down to 14 life points.
Alright, next I'm going to spend 4 mana in order to cast the Yodian Tactician.
Other soldiers you get +1/+1.
Alright, with that I will end.
Where are the homies at?
Yeah, that's what I want to know
yeah.
too. I'm running a bunch of them, but you killed my Harbin, so he was one of my soldiers.
Got it. I'm gonna pay 3 for the Gixian Skull Flare.
Ooh, okay.
At the beginning of my upkeep, if I have 3 or more creature cards in my graveyard, he gets a +1/+1 counter.
Which is very nice.
What are you gonna say to that, sugar?
I think what I'm going to say is I'm going to put down his planes, and yeah, I'm going to spend 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, in order to put down a Spotterthopter with Prototype.
It is a 2/3 with flying and scry X, where X is its power. So you scry 2.
Okay. View top 2. I'm going to put both of those on bottom. Okay. And then I'm going to swing at you. Yeah, I'm going to swing at you for 6.
Swinging for 6,
3 in the air.
I'm going to declare the Gixian Skull Flare as a blocker on nobody. And I'm going to take 6 damage.
Okay.
So I'm down to 8 life points.
Alright. And, yeah, I'll end.
I've been waiting for this moment.